As part of Fáilte Ireland supports on driving domestic sales, reshaping the experience, this video gives you a practical introduction to creating experiences for the domestic market. Before watching this video, we recommend that you download the PowerPoint presentation that accompanies it. This is located within the Driving Domestic Sales suite. The format for this video will follow the 7 key topics outlined here. Let's begin by defining what a saleable experience is. A saleable experience defines experiences and services that are ready and available to bring to market for sale to customers by a tourism business. In the tourism industry, there are multiple kinds of saleable experiences, including self-guided and guided tours, cookery workshops and demonstrations, adventure activities like walking or surfing, dining activities like an afternoon tea or a farm picnic, and overnight stays in, for example, a B&B, a glamping resort, or a 5-star hotel. Across the island of Ireland, diverse saleable experiences provide customers with a menu of options that can match individual interests, needs, and budgets. Here, you can see a saleable experience that has been completed by an adventure business called the Irish Experience in County Wexford. Note how this adventure business has defined its offering through imagery and words. The business has also clarified the experiences it has for sale via a simple grid format. This business has created short descriptions for each experience. The business has also included important general information, such as how to book. You will note that this saleable experience includes contact details for the business and also the Ireland's Ancient East Experience brand, which places this business within the context of its destination. This saleable experience format is very useful, as once completed, the Irish Experience can use it to generate referral business. For example, the Irish Experience could give this document to a local accommodation provider or tourist office. In turn, the accommodation provider or tourist office can use the document to refer customers and thereby sell on behalf of the Irish Experience. The aim of a saleable experience document like this is to create clarity. Once the saleable experience is completed in this format, it can be adapted for communications via other sales channels, including the business's own brand website. So why is creating a saleable experience like the above especially important in light of COVID-19? The purpose of the saleable experience document at this time is to achieve confirmed bookings from the domestic market. The saleable experience document plays an important role in putting your destination on the radar of domestic customers, putting your tourism business on the radar of domestic customers, and a really important function of the saleable experience document is that it helps your business stand out in the marketplace by providing absolute clarity on what is for sale and highlighting the value for money that is offered within each experience. Let's look now at the opportunity that exists in the domestic market. In terms of targeting the destination, it is useful for the business to break this down into categories. The first is the immediate local market. This can be defined within a radius of the business, say 50 or 100 kilometers. Then there is the remaining domestic market, including both the Republic of Ireland counties and Northern Ireland counties. The potential opportunity via the Island of Ireland market are day breaks, short stay midweek and weekend breaks, and longer annual holiday breaks of, say, 1 to 2 weeks. In terms of the target audience, this revised saleable experience is intended to target customers from the island of Ireland, including friends and families. For families, experiences that appeal to children, preteens, and teenagers will also be important. Now, let's consider some key messages that are important when communicating with the domestic market at this time. Right now, communications and experiences that highlight the potential to reunite with loved ones are very compelling. Customers want to rekindle old memories and create new ones. Customers are seeking freedom and inspiration. They want to break free, to get outdoors and connect with nature through landscapes and open spaces. Customers want to hear about nice things they can do and see. They also want to know about ways of rewarding themselves and loved ones with special treats. As always, integrity is key for tourism businesses, and businesses that have shown and continue to show how they value their community and employees as well as customers are now appreciated even more. Offering reassurance is all important. Customers need to know that they can explore, relax, and have fun through places and experiences that have their best interests at heart and that know how to keep them safe according to government guidelines. With all of this in mind, let's begin to think about building your saleable experience through clear words and imagery. As tourism businesses, when defining the experiences that are for sale, we can learn a lot from how this is done in the retail industry. Think about any grocery or clothes store that works hard to capture their customers' interest. Think about how clear and tidy their displays are, how each product is clearly labeled. Think about the clear rapport between each product and its associated price, and how products are positioned around stores to draw the eye to well-priced products versus more high-end expensive products in order to appeal to diverse customer needs and types. Achieving this level of clarity is also important to effectively sell tourism experiences. The first step when creating a saleable experience is to define the unique selling point or business offering in one sentence. Here, we see two different business offerings. Looking at the screen on the left, Cavan Adventure Centre defines its offering as a way of connecting through adventure and discovery within the awe-inspiring beauty of Cavan's hidden heartlands. This is a good example because in this single sentence, the customer immediately understands the offering. It also works well as the experience is positioned within the context of Destination Cavan, and a strong main image reinforces the beauty of this destination. On the right, Dublin's Explorium defines itself as an interactive and inspirational fusion of sports and science at the foothills of the Dublin Mountains. Again, the offering is clear. There is no ambiguity. Now, let's take a look at two further examples. Mount Congreve in Waterford is defined as 100 acres of woodland hikes and walks on an 18th century estate. From this sentence, we immediately understand that this is a vast garden with lots to explore. In this sentence, Mount Congreve also distinguishes itself from other garden types, including formal gardens. Again, Aran Island's goat's cheese has a clearly defined offering described in one sentence as a way to experience food, heritage and culture with native Aran Islander Gabriel Faherty. Note how each of these four experiences are correctly placed within the context of their destination and experience brand of either Wild Atlantic Way, Ireland's Ancient East, Dublin Surprising by Nature, or Ireland Hidden Heartlands. Next, to create a strong saleable experience, the tourism business must catalogue the experiences that are available for sale. Take a look at these 4 experiences with very clear titles by Marie Power, the Sea Gardener. Note also the strong image that reinforces the Sea Gardener's business offering. This image really draws the eye of the customer in. When creating saleable experiences for your business, be sure to carefully choose compelling images like this one. Using this grid format, the Sea Gardener has clarified the parameters associated with each experience offered by the business. As a customer, I am clear on the offering through the short description and the noted duration for each experience. While the retail or public price is blanked out here, in your saleable experience, this needs to be visible to the customer. Note also how the price inclusions are itemized so that the full value within the price point is crystal clear. For more information on pricing your experiences, I would advise that you watch the video on break-even point and pricing for B2C and B2B experiences, which is available on the Fáilte Ireland Business Supports Hub. From the minimum and maximum column, the customer is given clear instruction about how many people can do this experience. Defining the minimum number of people is really important. Let's say that a tourism business charges €50 per person for an experience, and that this experience is subject to minimum 5 people. This means that the minimum charge per experience is €250. So even if 2 people do the experience, this minimum charge must be paid so that the business costs are covered. And this is what we mean by clarity. It is the job of the business selling the tourism experience to give clear direction on the offering, pricing, minimum charges, and price inclusions. Here, we see that while subtours have multiple experiences, which they have categorized into general and premium experiences. Premium experiences tend to appeal to customers with a higher budget, or to customers that have a particular interest or skill set relating to the experience offering. For your business, consider if it would be relevant and worthwhile to group experiences in this way so that diverse customers can quickly determine the experience that is a match for their needs. Again, as we just saw with the Sea Gardener, this business has clarified all of the parameters associated with its general and premium experiences catalog. So let's quickly summarize the key points for preparing saleable experiences for the domestic market. Number 1, define the business offering in one sentence to create clarity. Number 2, choose strong images that reinforce the business offering. For this, I would advise that you watch the video on creating imagery that engages and sells that is also part of this suite of resources. Number 3, clarify experiences on a grid, noting their associated parameters, including the experience title, a short description, minimum maximum numbers, duration, retail price, and price inclusions. And finally, number 4, if it applies to your business type, consider grouping experiences into general and premium experiences. For each experience, the business should then ideally create a short description of about 75 to 85 words. I will leave it with you to read this example for the seaweed walk, talk and taste by the Sea Gardener. Soon, I will show you why this short description is important. Once we have defined the business offering and the tourism experiences available for sale, we can then decide how and where we want to sell these. Businesses have 2 key options for sales. The first is via direct sales channels. In this way, the business can engage directly with customers and in turn encourage these customers to book directly. An example of a direct sales channel is the business' own website or a booking received by the business via phone or email. Secondly, a tourism business can sell its experiences indirectly or via a partner that is in a position to refer and sell on behalf of the tourism business. For a business like a visitor attraction or activity provider, such partners could include local accommodation providers, restaurants, tourist offices, or an online reseller platform such as greatdaysout.ie. When thinking of where a business can bring experiences for sale, it is very important to understand that diverse sales channels behave differently. A business therefore needs to know how to adapt its communications. Think about how you would never welcome a wedding couple, a corporate, and a holidaymaker in the same way in a hotel. It is the same principle when communicating via diverse sales channels. Every time a business communicates with the domestic market, we need to ask if it is speaking directly with the customer or indirectly via another partner. Let's look at the example of how a visitor experience business can firstly showcase its experiences indirectly via the website of a local partner, such as an accommodation provider, and secondly, how it can showcase its business via its own online website. We now need to find the language to communicate via these two diverse channels. Here, you can read how text has been created to enable a partner business to refer customers to the Sea Gardener and thereby generate additional revenue for this business. Note how this short description works on multiple levels to achieve this. Firstly, it gives a clear insight into the experience that is available for sale. It places the experience within the context of its destination, Waterford's Copper Coast Geopark. It outlines what the customer will gain by engaging in this experience, including the opportunity to learn from an expert like Marie Power and to leave with cookery tips and recipes. Parameters, including the duration and the minimum maximum numbers that apply to the experience, are clearly stated. The retail price is noted with clear price inclusions so that via the description and the noted inclusions, the customer understands exactly what they will receive for this price point. Finally, note how first-party language is avoided here because via this description, Marie Power, the Sea Gardener, is not speaking directly with the customer. Instead, indirect third-party language is used that enables the Sea Gardener to pitch to an end customer via another partner. When saleable experiences are presented in this way, it makes it much easier for partners to refer customers and create sales for a tourism business like the Sea Gardener. Similarly, here we see how indirect third-party language is used on the reseller site called greatdaysout.ie. Now, let's look at how we might address the presentation of saleable experiences via the Sea Gardener's own website. Firstly, stop and take a look at the homepage on this website that asks customers to personally contact Marie Power. This personal touch is both reassuring and compelling, particularly at this sensitive time when being thoughtful truly matters. Now, let's take a look at the yellow box to see the text that might apply to the Sea Gardener's seaweed walk, talk, and taste experience on a direct sales channel platform like her own business website. Note that as in this case, the business is engaging directly with the customer. Friendly, first-person language that draws the customer in is used. Through this language, it is as though this business is having a direct conversation with the customer. While the saleable experience offering and parameters are still clear, the language has been adjusted and adapted to suit the needs of this direct sales channel. The saleable experience template and the guidance note to support this video are located here on the Fáilte Ireland website. Please find the full suite of supports that relate to this video under Driving Domestic Sales. Thank you for watching, and I wish you every success in creating and selling experiences for the domestic market.